Hello my loves, welcome yourselves back to another video on my channel. This week's video I'm going to be showing you 3 ways that I do my eyebrows. I got inspo for this video basically because somebody commented on one of my old ass eyebrow routine videos from literally like 2 years ago, and to be honest I don't really do any of the things that I speak about in that video anymore, so I thought it probably would be best to give you an updated video. Also, you guys seem to really like brow videos on my channel and I always get loads of comments about my brows saying that I'm blessed in the brow department and I don't need to fill them in, like etc etc. And yeah, to be honest, I feel like I can definitely agree with that at the minute. I am loving my brows, I'm super blessed and super thankful for that, but sometimes you just want to do something a little bit different, you know, you might be going somewhere a little bit fancy and you want to kind of make yourself up, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. This video is about the 3 different ways that I do my brows. I do the more fancier brow like what I've got on today. I also have like a medium brow, and then I have like a natural brow that I just go with from like day to day. All the products that I talk about will be listed in the description down below. A lot of the products that I actually do use on a regular basis I have actually reviewed before, so I'll put a link on the screen for when they come up. Now for the other part of this video, which I'm absolutely sure you guys are gagging for me to talk about because you've seen it in the title. Yes, I have decided I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I currently am on holiday at the minute. I mentioned that in my haul video, which I'll link above if you haven't seen it. So at the start of the year I set myself a goal that I was going to try and get to 1,000 subscribers by the time it was my birthday. Well, you guys have absolutely knocked it out of the park and I'm nearly at double what I originally said that I wanted to be at. Thank you so much, you guys, for subscribing to me, giving me all the support and the love that you do. I really do appreciate it. You guys just inspire me and give me more reason to keep on doing what I love, making new videos and putting all the work and the effort in that I can. And because of all the love and support you guys have been giving me, I kind of want to give back to you. So that's why I decided I was going to do a giveaway for when I hit 3,000 subscribers. So what you need to do to be in with a chance of winning is you need to make sure that you are subscribed to me, that you've got your notifications on for every time I post a new video so you don't miss out. You also need to be following me on Instagram as well, so I will put my handle on the screen and in the description down below for you. I'm pretty sure I've made up my mind on what I want to give away, but I'm not going to disclose that information until closer to the time, but it will be really interesting to see what you guys think it might be, so let me know in the comments what you think I'm going to be giving away. Now jumping right back to the original reason for this video, if you want to see the 3 ways that I do my eyebrows, then make sure to keep on watching. This is what my brows look like completely naked and au naturel. As you can see, they are definitely sisters and not twins. The first technique I'm going to show you is something that I would use if I was doing a full face of makeup. So firstly, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade in dark brown using a winged liner brush. As you can see, it's a very dainty and precise looking brush. I start off by dipping it into the pomade very, very gently. If you've used this product before, you definitely know that less is more. I then go in and start drawing a guideline at the top and bottom of my brows, bringing it into a point where your natural tail of your brow would be basically. I then use the rest of the product that I have on my brush and just go through and start filling in that kind of tail section of the brow. I keep going in and building it up with the excess product, bringing it more to a point and dragging the product down. Then using what's left on my brush, I go through and start to try and fill out the rest of my brows with the excess product, just kind of sweeping it through and filling in the spaces that need it the most. Now, pulling your strongest concentration face like I seem to be in this clip for whatever reason, I dip back into the pomade really lightly and start to build up the arch of my brow and the tail of my brow once again. I also use the excess product to go through and start to fill in other areas of my brows. I'm not sure what the front of my brow is officially called. I guess it's kind of like a tuft. No, I can't call it a tuft, that sounds disgusting. We'll just keep to front of the brow for now. So once I've done that, I then draw a guideline underneath the front of my brow and start to use the product that I used to draw the guideline and push it through my brows in the direction that my hairs naturally go. As you can see, it kind of works a treat. So the last step to this is concealing your brows. I use any type of creamy concealer and a flat concealer brush and just kind of draw a line underneath my brows. I do this to help make my eyebrows pop and highlight them. I also use this as a great opportunity to conceal any mistakes I may have made, but as you can see, today the brow gods were on my side and I didn't make any mistakes at all. My mother would be so proud of me. Once I've concealed to my heart's content, I then go in and blend away that product with my finger. I just feel like it blends away a little bit more seamlessly with the warmth of my finger rather than a beauty blender. So there you have it, that was brow routine number 1. As you can see on the left, that is my au naturel naked brow, and then on the right as I turn my head, you can see my beaten ass filled in eyebrow. The next thing I'm going to show you is how I fill in my brows with powder. So I start off by using the MAC Matte Espresso eyeshadow. As you can see, this is very, very, very well loved. And I also use another slanted brush that I have, very similar to the last one that we used, except for this is more densely packed and the bristles are slightly shorter than the other one. Using that slanted brush, I go in and dip it into the product, tapping away any excess that is left over as it is a powder-based product. I pretty much just do the same thing that I did with the last routine, where I fill in the tail of my brow and then use any excess product that is left over to fill in the rest. If you are not keen on using like pomades and things like that, I would highly recommend using a powder. It is a lot easier to work with than the pomade. I also find that as a beginner, powders are a little bit more forgiving when you do make a mistake, but you also do need to build them up as you go, so there are pros and cons. Once my brows are well and truly filled in, I then go in with my L'Oreal Brow Artiste Fibre Plumper Gel and just use this to set all the product that I've put in my brows. I find that powder is very, very prone to smudging, so I just use this to help set it and make it last all day long. Last, but certainly not least, is my favourite way and quickest way that I do my eyebrows. So I start off by using my Micro Tattoo Definer Pen by L'Oreal. I go in and do exactly the same thing that I did with my last two routines, but you have to wait a little bit in between as you build them up, as it is a kind of like water-based product. If you've never used this before, it is like literally drawing on your eyebrows with a felt tip pen. It's so weird, but you do have to wait a little bit in between before building up another layer of product. I just go in and brush through my brows with the hair-like strokes that it gives you and just kind of give it a little bit more colour and a little bit more depth without looking too unnatural. Now, depending on how lazy I'm feeling, what kind of makeup I'm doing, or if I know I've got a long day, I'll either stop here or I'll go in and use my L'Oreal Brow Artiste Fibre Plumper Gel, and I'll start to use that on my brows just to help set them and give them a little bit more colour. As you'll be able to see from the comparison, it doesn't look too much different from my natural brow. It just kind of looks a little bit thicker and plumper and basically looks like your natural brows on roids. So hun, shall we recap? I think we shall. This is the first brow that I showed you. This is the most extra and sassy of the three brow sisters. Secondly, I showed you how I fill my brows in with powder, less sassy, a bit extra, but also on the more natural side. And then the last one is the most easy, simple, and most natural brow of the three that I've shown you. So you guys, that is it for another video. That is the 3 ways that I do my eyebrows. If you enjoyed it or have any tips and tricks to give me, let me know in the comments down below, and make sure you give this video a big thumbs up because it really does help me out a lot. Also, make sure you are subscribed to my channel, have my notifications turned on, and you are following me on Instagram for a chance to win my giveaway. I'll leave a couple of other links over here to previous videos if you want to carry on watching. Thank you again so much for watching and subscribing to me. It means so much. I also hope you're having the same weather that we are having in the UK, because there is a heat wave going on, honey. Anyway, I hope you have a super lush weekend as always. Make sure you check back here, same time, same place for another video. Bye!